So we asked ourselves this question, which is like, how do I stop thinking small? I want you to be clear. Tiffany Largie is not telling you that you need to think big. You know, forever and a day, I can't tell you how many people flipping would tell me, Tiffany, you gotta think big. And I'd be like, shit, how am I gonna think big? How do you actually think big? Is it, I make $10 an hour right now. If I make $15 an hour, is that thinking big? If I lose 1 pound, is that thinking bigger? Thinking big for me was abstract. It was pie in the sky. My statement to you is don't think small. Regardless of where you are, where you think you should be, here's what I want you to know. The starting the game, being able to live a life where you're doing the damn thing and you're doing the damn thing on a regular basis, it 100% starts with your willingness to leave small thinking behind, to own your value, and to use your story as the catalyst for everything you want to create. So regardless of where you think you are, where you think you should be, what has happened, what hasn't happened, what I want you to know is that not only should you, and am I begging you to sit inside of this concept of not thinking small, but I want you to be clear that in order to stop the cycle, we kind of have to put a few things in place. Let me tell you number one. Number one, we got to have a map. We have to have a clear map for where we're going. If you're going to actually start something, you've got to have a clear map for where you're going, because if you don't, it's kind of like if I got up, right, and I lived here, and I got up, I got dressed, I walked downstairs, I walked down the street without a map to actually dictate or tell me where I'm going. I could walk around these blocks like 62 different times. And then you know what's going to happen? I'm literally going to be like, okay, well, it was 9 o'clock, now it's 2 o'clock. I seem to be no closer to anything. I've seen a lot of great things. I have said hello to some people, but I've wasted time, energy, money, and resources. You need a map. And if you don't have an actual map right now, and if you're not working with us, you're not planning on working with us, actually that'd be easy, right? Come work with us, come to a live event. Come hang out with us in the Do the Damn Thing Nation or at the Do the Damn Thing World Tour. So that'd be one. The second thing is you've got to have visual reminders. So, you know, life is kind of funny because yes, we're excited, we're hyped, we're doing all this stuff, but life comes along and it hands us a life card. Someone dies, someone hates us out of nowhere, someone's talking smack about us, we crash a car, we get sick. You know, we're handed life cards and no one's escaping that thing. So because we're all handed life cards, it's so important that we, that we have visual reminders. Okay, let me give you an example. So like right now, I am here, I'm in Toronto. And yes, I'm here, but it doesn't change the fact that this visual reminder is here. I'm wearing a Do the Damn Thing shirt, and I have a Do the Damn Thing sweater, and I've got this Do the Damn Thing bracelet. You know why I got all three things on? Because like, man, as I'm running and racing through the world, I'm on and off of stages, I am helping our clients that are around the world, I'm supporting people in our communities, and I'm running a team. It doesn't change the fact that I need visual reminders. So if I'm not on stage in my heels and all of the pieces that come with it, I've got to have this gear on. And I have it on specifically so that I can stay focused, because I don't want to miss what's in front. And I have to remind myself that I got to do this damn thing every mother flipping day, every day. Not sometimes, not when I feel like it, not when it's a good day, not when it's a bad day. I just got to do it. So visual reminders are important. I'm going to tell you what, if you don't have the Do the Damn Thing shirt, not only am I sad for you, but I'm going to selfishly say you should totally grab one. At a minimum, you should grab this bracelet. They're 100% free. And not only are they 100% free, I wear it every day for our entire community because I want to be reminded. My team wears them. And there are countless thousands and thousands of people around the world who are holding up their hands and wearing them too. Why? Because it's almost like we're reminded, but then when we see each other, we become part of something bigger. It's the willingness to not think small. It's the willingness to leave small thinking behind. It's the willingness to face our fears. It's the willingness to dream bigger, badder, and broader than anyone else will. It's the willingness for us to do it when, even if we're flipping going alone. It's the willingness, right? So that's number two. Number three, I don't care where you are in business, you gotta have a community. I tried forever. I got to 6 figures without a community. Getting to 7 figures without a community was like, I'm gonna jump. Like, it's no fun if you're building your business and you're making money, but you're not actually enjoying the ride, then like, what is it all for? You can get to 6 figures like that. You can even get to 7 figures like that, but I'm really, 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 really serious. Like, oh my gosh, you can't stay there. Life becomes boring and no fun. So here's the deal. Get plugged into somewhere. We've got a community for you, but if you don't like my heels, you don't like the color of my lipstick, I'm okay with that. But what I want you to be clear on is stop trying to do things alone. Stop trying to do things alone. Stop trying to do things isolated. Stop trying to be in a hole. The greatest thing you could do is join a mastermind, not a local networking group, not a local support group. You need to plug into something that's international, something that's national, something that takes you beyond your borders. The worst thing that you could do is take this amazing talent and ideas and concept you have and dial it down to your little city. Man, because the people in your city don't necessarily represent you here. They're not representing you here. They're not about their business. Sometimes they're not into the same kind of goals and drives and dreams. So you need to travel and be a part of the group of people who are floating around the planet who just inspire you and take you to another place. That's what I did. And more importantly, it's the number one reason why I created the Do the Damn Thing Nation, so that everybody, man, woman, Christian, Jewish, fat, skinny, tall, short hair, long hair, so that we could just be together, so that we can just be plugged in, so that no matter where we were, we knew we weren't alone. So that no matter where I was, I knew no matter how far I'm climbing that I'm never alone. I don't want you to be alone anymore. I want you to win. I want you to do the damn thing.